All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit. Last we talked, we were at the Silver Lake Sand Dunes for ATV Takeover / Banshee Show and Shine, whatever it was. As far as Banshee Show and Shine goes, there really wasn't like a group picture taken or any like competition or whatever. I don't know how they usually do it. Never been, so it was a blast, though. That was probably the most fun I've had at Silver Lake out of the 12, 13 times I've gone since I started going. But so many four-wheelers, so much racing, so many built machines there. It was really fun actually being able to race people. It had builds that were close to power or could run, along those lines. Because usually when we go up there, it's not really busy, so you don't see much built stuff like this as far as the four-wheeler aspect of it. But yeah, it was a blast. Thank you to everybody that watched my last video. I never would have thought I'd got 10,000 views on that video, which is kind of cool for me. We ended up putting the front end lowering kit out there because I kept pulling wheelies off launch. And once we put that thing in, I mean, this thing was like so consistent, pass after pass after pass. It was just like a bullet, dude. It was just straight every time. I ran with some high horsepower machines out there, being able to launch consistently. But with that being said, what's next for this? So we did do some weight reduction up front. Obviously, I have no front brakes. Cut the plastics, removed the headlight brackets, some other odds and ends, just little stuff up front, which did make a significant difference up front, weight-wise. But I currently just ordered this morning a Mod Quad rear axle, 28-inch, so it is the short distance for drag racing. So obviously it's gonna be way tighter of a gap back here. And then I'm currently working with somebody in Michigan, local for me. He's making me an 8-over swing arm tube style. It's a lot lighter than my Lone Star. The Lone Star swing arm, I believe, was 19 pounds and some odd ounces. Where this 8-over is only 8 pounds. So it's gonna be a huge difference in weight savings back here. Same with the Mod Quad axle. I think fully assembled, it only weighs like 11 pounds or something, 12 pounds, something crazy. So, I mean, you're talking already shaving 20 pounds off the rear end. So should be a huge difference back here. I'm really excited. That stuff's probably supposed to be, I'll have it all here by this weekend. I'll probably make another video on it when I get everything. And then as far as up front goes, I don't know if I want to do drag arms because what I'm trying to do, I want to make it like a hybrid build that I can still ride it around at the dunes and then still have a really good dragger, a nice lightweight machine. And my problem is if I do drag arms up front, and somebody may be able to correct me or point me into a different company, but the guy that I was talking to is doing my swing arm. They only offer whatever, minus whatever, plus whatever. And you can't run the factory shocks or anything that's standard shock length. You gotta run the Marvin shocks, or like I call them pogo sticks, whatever the technical name is for them. And I don't know if I wanna lose all my suspension yet. And again, I get it, I'm at the point where it's gonna be a full drag quad, but if I can still kind of set it up so I can ride around the dunes still, and again, by ride around, I mean, if I wanna go over to Test Hill and hill shoot it up Test Hill, go through all the hills. I don't even hammer whoops on this as it is. So I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about anything breaking or anything crazy like that, but I'm thinking about going back to OEM A-arms and getting some Fox air shocks up front, and then I might do a pogo stick or a Marvin shock in the rear. I've seen people do that before. Actually, one of the Banshees up there at the Show and Shine, that was a very high horsepower Banshee. He was running the same kind of setup. Looked like factory A-arms up front with Fox floats, and then he had a Marvin shock in the rear. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Past that, down the line, I might do some direct spindle rims so I can delete the front hubs off it. Just little things as I go along. Eventually, I might switch up the motor a little bit. I might do a 6-mil stroker with a 108 bore with like a 15-to-1 compression piston or higher, depending on what my options are there. That's past my expertise, but yeah, this is where we're at right now, guys. I mean, like I said, this thing was fast out there. Don't get me wrong. It was a blast riding it out there. handled awesome, performed awesome. But probably this weekend, like I said, this is just gonna be a short video. So this weekend when everything comes in, if it all does, I'll do a video on putting that all on. I was gonna do a drag carrier and get rid of, I'm running the mod quad, just like the standard one. They do offer like a drag carrier. I don't know if I want to run it yet or not. I mean, it is all open and it is considerably lighter than that carrier, but I don't know, again, with the bearings being exposed out in the open like that, if that's still what I want. Because this is, when we go up there, typically it's just in the back of the truck with a cover on it, maybe sometimes. So I don't know if I want them sitting outside the bearings, which I get, they're sealed bearings, but you never know. But past that, guys, that's where we're at right now. Like I said, this weekend, hopefully we'll have a video out on putting our swing arm on, new axle, and see what that looks like. And I might either sell my swing arm on Marketplace, I don't know yet. But as far as my air arms go, I'll probably swap my cousin because he wants +2 air arms. So I'll probably swap him for his air arms, sandblast his down, get his painted white and gold. So that way it'll hopefully match the rear end or be somewhat close for now. But other than that, yeah, I mean, thank you to everybody that subscribed. I mean, it was like 30 subs in like the 6 days that video was up and 10,000 views, which is awesome. I appreciate it, guys. So if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully see you guys this weekend.